Let's all play What's My Line? And now let's meet this week's What's My Line panel. First, a man who can get your laughs wholesale, Soupy Sales.
Thank you, Chet Gould. It's a pleasure to welcome back to our panel this wonderful actress, Broadway star. Would you please welcome Elaine Joyce?
And now I'd like to introduce a gentleman who is currently starring at the Paper Mill Playhouse in New Jersey and Play It Again, Sam. And did you know he is also Serpico's best friend in the movie, that is, Mr. Tony Roberts. Yeah.
And it is my great pleasure to introduce one of the shining stars of the great Broadway hit, Gigi, Miss Arlene Francis.
Wow.
Thank you, my darling. And here is the shining star of What's My Line, Mr. Larry Blyden.
Well, I don't know. We were backstage there, and somebody told Arlene and me that this was going to be a terrific show. I think it was Jennifer. Let's see. Is she right? She's pretty close. Okay. Would our first challenger enter and sign in, please? Shirley Kittleson. Where are you from?
Somerville, New Jersey.
Okay, panel. Shirley Kittleson is a former Miss Minnesota, which speaks very well for Minnesota. She has since traded that title for another title, and we will now show the audience what her line is. And let's begin with Tony Roberts.
You said title, Larry. Do you mean that this lovely lady is a Miss something at this moment?
No, I meant it in terms of job title.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. Do you work for a profit-making organization?
No.
Well, could you hold on a second?
I'll stay here all day.
This is the sort of thing that I've always wanted to have with Miss Minnesota.
Certainly.
A conference.
I have to be on the set in June, Larry, so don't make it too...
Oh.
Okay.
Well,
I have the answer, but I just assumed that... apparently there is... it is for a non-profit organization that she does this. However, the occupation itself is one which generally is performed in order to make a profit of some sort.
Oh, I see.
But in her case, it isn't. But generally, it is. So since she... Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Now, there is a product involved, am I right?
No. Oh. 1 down and 9 to go, Arlene.
I take it is something other than performing. You aren't a performer in the arts?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Are you, do you have to have formal education for what you're doing now?
Yes.
Is it in the realm of either doctor or lawyer?
Yes.
Yes.
Go on,
Now, I
Arlene,
must
I'm
make a
waiting.
choice.
I'm waiting, Arlene.
Are you... Well, Minnesota's had some very good people in government. Is it the law?
No.
No. They have better doctors. I made a mistake.
2 down and 8 to go. Try this one, Soupy.
Are you a doctor? When you got it, you got it.
Yeah. Now, what kind of a doctor is she?
Who cares? Kiss me. Okay, let's see. I would say that you're a dentist.
No.
3 down and 7 to go, Elaine.
A doctor of your physical being a general practitioner type doctor?
No.
4 down and 6 to go, Tony.
Are you a doctor for humans?
No.
Ah, why did I ask that wrong? I asked it the wrong way.
Yes, you did ask it the wrong
Goodbye.
way. And I was sitting here thinking how clever of Tony, and I didn't throw it over.
Right.
5 down and 5 to go, Arlene.
Well, does that mean you're a veterinarian?
That's what that means. He's a veterinarian. She specializes in horses and cows, and Dr. Kittleson is head of the Animal Medical Center Farm Programs in Somerville, New Jersey. How did you happen to get from being a beauty queen to being a vet?
Well, I've had a quite competitive life, starting out with showing horses, being involved in tractor pulling contests. Actually,
You pulled a tractor?
no, the tractor pulls a sled with weights on it.
I'm not sure I understand. What kind of a contest is that?
It's a contest of which tractor is the best.
Oh, I see. Okay. And then what else did you do? And then how did that get you to be a vet?
Well, I've been in all of these competitive areas. When I was 5 years old, I decided to be a veterinarian, and I've never really wavered since.
That's really marvelous. What are your present duties? What do you do there?
I'm one of 4 professional heads at the Animal Medical Center here in New York. It is a very large small animal hospital. We have a staff of 75 doctors, caseload of 90,000 a year. I am head of the research programs in Somerville, New Jersey.
What kind of research do you do?
We're working on horses with equine infectious anemia, leukemia in the cows.
I didn't know they could get it.
Oh, yes. And we're also working on some aging studies in both the cows and horses.
Hurry up, will you? Thank you very much for being with us on What's My Line. We'll be back with more of What's My Line after this message. And it's time now for our next challenger to enter and sign in, please. Ed Rodriguez. I must tell you, it looks like Cyrillian script up there. That's really something. Where are you from?
Winchester, Massachusetts.
Okay. Panel, Edward Rodriguez is the inventor of a new burglar alarm system, and we'll show the audience what's so special about his burglar alarm system. And let's begin with Arlene Francis.
A burglar alarm system that is special. Can one have it in one's home?
No.
1 down and 9 to go, Soupy.
Oh, you couldn't have it in the home?
Nope.
You want another no?
Okay, Ed. Is this burglar alarm used by something other than human beings?
No.
2 down, 8 to go, Elaine.
So you use this burglar alarm someplace else other than your home?
Yes.
Very good. Is it used for some specific object, to protect a certain object?
Yes.
Yes.
Would this be this object be something in transportation?
Yes.
Now, if I had an automobile, would I use this burglar system on my car?
Yes.
I guess so.
Isn't that it? I mean, don't I win?
No, not
No?
yet. What is it about the car that you're protecting?
Oh. Oh, the fuel.
Well, that's close enough, by God. That's close enough. It prevents, and I know Tony and Soupy would be interested in this because we were all young together and had automobiles. It prevents the siphoning of gasoline from automobiles. You've been out there with your 2 gallons of gas and ran out and had to get a little something. It wasn't critical then, but it is now. And Ed Rodriguez has invented the siphon guard alarm developed by Creative Technology Corporation. What exactly is it?
Well, really, it's just a small device that is connected in the electrical system of the car. And if anybody takes any gasoline from your car, it blows the horn.
Now, is that,
Simple as that.
did you start to work on that because of the recent unpleasantness, or had you been...
I think so. It's just really a case where necessity was the mother of invention, and I think 6 months ago, who could care less about that kind of device?
Yeah.
Really.
Now, how much is this invention to put it on?
It'll be selling in major stores for under $10.
That's not bad. Let's take a look at it. Can we open the curtain, Lloyd? Here we go. Let's go on up there. Oh, Jennifer.
Looks like a plasma transfusion.
Time bomb. What we've got here, really, we don't have an automobile, so we'll simulate one.
All right.
And
This is a battery in here.
This is car battery.
This
This is a regular horn, and this is going to be our gas tank with an actual sending unit from a late model sedan. So we've simulated a car here, and this is our unit.
Recognize this anywhere.
And that's going to be your handy thief's container.
All right, there's your
We'll put
thief's container.
Put that right over there. And
Now, what are we going to
the
do?
driver sets it when he leaves the car. We'll
Just before you get out of the car, you
just
set it.
before you get out of the car, you set it, and I'll go through here and I'll just set it up.
You turn it down, a light goes
Then you
on.
back it off.
Then you back it off. And you
Okay.
switch it off.
Now,
Switch it back
if you'll
on.
get set, you want to be the thief?
Sure.
Okay. You just
Once
put it
a
right
thief,
down.
always a thief.
Yeah.
And I guess that was too sensitive. Oh, let's try it. Let's let it flow out of there.
All right.
Okay, let's. Oh, it makes too much noise, huh?
Now you know why I went in this business. I could never steal properly.
It takes about a half a cup, and it's gone. That's probably enough
But
noise.
then what happens when the horn goes off? Then what happens?
You have to
Nothing,
let
see?
it
Then also,
buy a new car.
yeah,
The
but,
guy dances to the horn while he takes your gas.
but then also, if you get into court and you have to have identification of the guy who did it, you just look for the guy that looks like this.
Listen, that's really fascinating. And you can get this for under $10 pretty soon?
$10. There it is. Right.
It's really terrific.
It is.
And congratulations. I
Okay.
would shake hands with you,
Okay.
but I'm a little wet. Thank you for being
Thank
with
you
us on
very
What's
much.
My Line. Okay. We'll be back with more of What's My Line and the appearance of our mystery guest right after this message. We're back and we have time for a fast round of Who's Who, so let's play it. Lloyd, could you open the curtain, please? Here we have four gentlemen who have graciously come out of the audience to play with us. A college coach, a farmer, a chaplain's assistant, and a sportscaster. All you have to do is hand out the card so that each person is holding the card which states his occupation. You have 20 seconds apiece. We'll start with Tony Roberts. On your mark, get set, go. That's twice this week. Tony Roberts has done that. There are going to be 8 people waiting outside the door for you at some point. Well, listen. Would you tell us who you are, please?
Harley Cherry from Adrian, Michigan.
Okay.
I'm Fred Landau from Teaneck, New Jersey, and I'm a sportscaster.
Okay.
I'm Bob Parks from Ypsilanti, Michigan, and I'm track and cross-country coach at Eastern Michigan University.
Okay.
My name's Albert F. Luthold. I'm a farmer from Bucyrus, Ohio.
Okay. Thank you very much, gentlemen. Because Tony Roberts is essentially a very rude person, you haven't won any money, but we do have a special prize for each of you. And thank you for playing Who's Who on What's My Line. Thank you very much.
Yes, each member of the Who's Who team will receive an assortment of Turtle Wax car care products, including the world's first self-polishing car wax. You just wipe it on, no rubbing, no buffing, from Turtle Wax. And now, back to you, Larry.
You should have seen him as the curtain closed. Tony Roberts turned to them all in a very grand manner, said, "So long, fellas." That's really spectacular, Tony. I don't think that's happened on the show in a long time. That
Good.
twice in 1 week, somebody...
He knows all of those people.
That's right. Friends.
Well, listen, it's time now for the special feature of What's My Line, the appearance of our mystery guest. Are your blindfolds all in place, panel? Then would our mystery guest enter and sign in, please? Okay, panel, we'll go one question at a time. You have about 3 minutes. Fate's law prevails, and let's start with Elaine Joyce.
I have a feeling it's a man. I don't know why. Boy, am I going to be embarrassed. Sir, are you known for your name in the theatrical business?
Yes.
Obviously.
Well, you win some, you lose some, Elaine. Tony?
Are you currently on the boards on Broadway?
Oh, I suppose I am.
Arlene?
Are you in a musical?
No.
Soupy?
Well, it must be. Is it a dramatic show?
Right with Eversharp.
Elaine.
Oh. Do you have a beard?
Sometimes.
Yes.
Tony?
Oh, God, I'm drawing a absolute blank. Are you, you're in a comedy, is that right?
Sometimes.
Arlene?
Sometimes it's funny and sometimes it's not funny. Is that, is the play, are you ever a character, a famous Russian character, Chekhov?
Sometimes.
But shall I guess it or shall
Well,
I?
if you know it, sure.
Is it Christopher Plummer?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Christopher Plummer. There's one thing you gotta admit, though, about Chris. His reviews on that, in this play, were nothing like his handwriting. I mean, if you watch his handwriting, you see he just doesn't know when to stop.
It's the longest name, isn't it?
But absolutely brilliant reviews and deserved, I must say.
Thank you very much. Arlene recognized my voice right away. Which is,
I knew you was the young
Yes.
boy.
You're virtually the only classical actor, I don't mean to put you in that mold and then you can't get out of it, but really the only actor doing classics on this side of the Atlantic, practically, who's achieved that kind of stature in it, aren't you?
Oh, no, there are lots of other... since I've been away, I believe there have been an awful lot of other people who've come up.
Who did that?
Fritz Weaver is a marvelous classical actor, and all sorts of other... there are an enormous amount of classical actors in this country who can do...
Let me put it this way. How does it happen that you're not the only actor on this side of the ocean who did that? Listen, do you like doing the play over there? You're playing Chekhov, and you're in The Good Doctor. We ought to say that, the new Doc Simon play.
Well, thank you for saying that, and it's still there, and I hope other people come besides yourself, and you were very nice.
Oh, it was marvelous. There was no way for that
you're
play
so
not to be a huge
wonderful in it.
success.
My gosh.
It was called Genius in that play.
Yeah.
It was also called Genius in the play you did just before it, which was Cyrano.
Oh.
Well, that was fun, briefly, but it was worth trying.
It's murder when they don't run, and they're that good.
Well, we opened also at a terrible time in May when everybody's quickly out of New York as possible, and I don't blame them.
You want to go too.
And I wanted to go too. So
But it's very hard now to find a good time to open a play, really. I mean, Doc's plays run, and practically no others.
Now, I wrote a little thing. I'd like to say it to Arlene, if you don't mind. I'm a fan of everyone who's sitting there, but in the car coming in, it's so good to have this program back on the air because I was a fan of it. And I just jotted down this, and I said, for years, the great part of New York's scene was Miss Francis, the incomparable Arlene. But it's so good today to be able to say that she's still very much television's queen.
Well...
I mean it. Come on. Great fan. I jotted down in the car coming. Actually, I worked on it for 3 months.
Now listen, you started directing and putting things together yourself, and you're going out with Zoe Caldwell soon.
Yeah, one of these days, I hope we can do an Eastern tour, and then we've been offered Australia. This is a Shakespeare package that I put together of love scenes, all written together, and
You're in the...
never been done before. I don't know why.
You seem to be in the enviable position of being able to do almost anything you want to do.
No, I'm not like you, Larry.
No,
I only act and direct a little tiny bit. But
That's marvelous.
I'd like to direct a little more, though.
What would you do if you could do anything you wanted to?
I'd be an architect, I think.
Would you really?
Yes, I'd love to be an architect. Yeah.
Are you going to go back to school and do it, or is it
No,
time abroad?
no, nothing up here anymore.
You want to be...
It's too late for all that.
I'm so glad to hear that. I don't want to be the only one. Chris, thank you for coming on
Thank you.
the
It's
program.
been marvelous.
Good luck in the good
And I
night.
love What's My Line. Right.
Thanks. Come back and play with us. We'll be back with more of What's My Line after this message. Tony, listen, you're doing Play It Again, Sam. Are you playing the same part that you played on Broadway, or are you playing a different part?
No, I am getting a chance to play the part that Woody played on Broadway and in the movie. And it's very strange to be opposite the role that I used to play, which I now think is a better part than the one
than when you were doing it.
No, it's a very, very exciting experience. It's the Paper Mill Playhouse in New Jersey, in Millburn. We opened a few days ago, and we'll be there through February 17th. And it's very exciting to suddenly be on the other side.
Are you getting a boat?
Getting a boat?
Yeah.
No, but what I'm getting is a
talking to
signal.
I was talking
We're
to
out of time. Goodbye, everybody. We'll see you.
Ted Gould speaking for What's My Line? A Mark Goodson, Bill Codman production.